So our product line that we have here is pretty broad. So let's start with the tried and true, our most popular, the furniture oil, Woodaddy furniture oil. Now, what type of projects do you use this for? This is the go-to for easy DIY application. Anyone can apply this with no fancy equipment, no fancy paint booths. You can literally do it right in your house, no problems. All you need is just a little rag to apply it and buff it off. Now this, what we use it for is tables, countertops, mantles, floating shelves, honestly anything, chairs, whatever you want to use it for. It's a real easy product to apply. It's a non-film forming, so it isn't going to be like a polyurethane where it puts like layers of measurable buildup layers on it. It's going to be more natural, more subtle. It's not going to be a high gloss. So if a customer really appreciates like the natural feel of the wood and not having, you know, people say that plasticky feeling of poly, this is going to be your go-to product. Now, the one thing to consider is it's still a hard wax oil. So even though you're going to have great durability, there's no measurable film forming layer on top. So you do have to take considerations of possibly staining on some stuff if it gets spilled on it, like red wine or ketchup, things like that. But the great thing about furniture oil is it's super easy to repair. So if you get scratches or dents in your furniture, you can easily hide and buff those with this product. For instance, on commercial tables, I love using this on commercial tables and desks over our polyacrylic because moisture and staining from food is not the top priority. You're not using it as a dining room table. Now, what is the top priority is wear and tear. For instance, it getting scratched from people putting papers and writing on it, or sliding boxes or briefcases and it scratches up the table over time. This is real easy to apply new finish. Even chairs. For instance, you ever been to the bar or dining rooms and seen the chairs just get chewed up from bashing it into the edge of your table or just worn over time? Well, with a poly finish, the only way to fix that is strip the chair back down. You know, staining isn't as much of a problem on chairs because you're not, I don't know about you, but I'm not spilling ketchup on my chairs. You know, it's more about wear and tear. So with a furniture oil, when your chairs start looking a little worn down, you can simply, right in your dining room, buff some more finish on it and it makes it look new again. The next product is the polyacrylic. This is our 2K polyacrylic. We've been working on this for the last year and been very happy with it. Now the polyacrylic is more of a professional level of finishing. You're gonna need some spray equipment and, you know, obviously the better the equipment you have, the better finish you're gonna have. You're gonna need a dedicated area to apply it. So whether you have a paint booth or if you're gonna spray it in your garage, you're gonna wanna make sure you have low dust. It doesn't smell bad. So it's not like a conversion varnish where it has that really heavy VOC odor. It's a low VOC, but it's still spray. So you need a controlled environment so it doesn't get dusty or whatever. And of course, you know, any sort of spray application, you need to take proper PPE precautions. So good ventilation, you know, wearing your mask. So this is the 1 gallon kit here. And of course it comes with the catalyst. You can use this standalone right out of the can. So you can use this as a single component, which it has great durability by itself. But when you're trying to up the level of hardness and stain resistance, that's where the catalyst comes into play. And it comes with the catalyst as well. So that right there is the 2K polyacrylic. And then of course the epoxy. We got both deep pour and thin pour epoxy. Deep pour is 2-to-1, thin pour is 1-to-1. It's a great product, American made, crystal clear, good value. And then the furniture oil, we have samples online. We've had people that for the past several years say, hey, I want to try out your different colors. We have, I think, 14 colors now available, but we now have these little sample bottles, 50 ml, perfect for testing colors, maybe make a color palette to show your customers on different species. Now the pricing structure for all of this stuff, the sample bottles, 10 bucks a bottle. Honestly, by the time I bottle these up and pay for shipping, this is breaking even. This is just to make sure you can get it in your hands for testing. Our 900 ml can, $60. This is our most sold product right here. Fantastic value. And then we have the super duper can, 3000 ml. This thing is massive. Great for big projects, like if you're gonna do, or if you go through high volume, this is gonna be your best bang for your buck. People use this on floors a lot too. This is kind of like the old school way of finishing floors. So if you have a bunch of hardwood flooring to finish, this is gonna be the one you want. This 3000 ml is $160, so this is your best value right there. Now this only comes in the clear. We do not have this in the other colors. The 900 ml comes in all the colors we have available. So if you want the color oils, this is the one you want to get. Now the 2K polyacrylic kits comes with 1 gallon of poly. We have 3 Sheen, 0, 10, and 30 Sheen, depending on how shiny you want it. And then it comes with 14 ounces of hardener. So this 14 ounces will do 1 gallon. So you mix it as you go. And we have our deep pour epoxy kits. These are $250 for the 3 gallon kits. And I think the 1 gallon thin pours is like $80 or something like that. So that's the product line that we have for our Woodaddy finishes. Visit rusticlumberstore.com to see all these products and place your order, and everything comes with free shipping.